What do you get when one of Britain's most iconic actresses turns her own story into cinema? You get My Mother's Wedding, a deeply personal, emotionally layered film directed and co-written by none other than Dame Kristin Scott Thomas. Known for her unforgettable roles in both English and French films, Kristin has now stepped behind the camera to explore themes of grief, family, and unspoken trauma. In a recent interview, she opened up about the pain and truth that shaped this project. And trust us, this is no ordinary drama. It's not just a film, it's a journey into her past. This is Kristin Scott Thomas like you've never seen her before. Raw, vulnerable, and emotionally exposed. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to her work, you're about to see what happens when a legendary actress puts her real-life heartache into a script. Kristin Scott Thomas is a name that commands attention. Whether she's playing royalty, a grieving mother, or a secret agent. But beyond the screen, she lives a life that mirrors the complexity of her characters. My blood is English, but my culture is French, she says, a statement that explains the quiet elegance and emotional depth she brings to both languages and roles. Though she holds the title of Dame, you're just as likely to find her strolling the streets of Paris as you are attending a premiere in London. This dual identity shines through in her performances. She can warm your heart in English dramas like Darkest Hour and break it in French masterpieces like I've Loved You So Long. Her films often play at Ciné Lumière, a French art house cinema in London, which she affectionately calls a little slice of Paris. This cross-cultural fluency is one of the secret ingredients that makes her latest project so resonant. In My Mother's Wedding, Kristin tells the story of three daughters returning home for their mother's third wedding. But beneath the surface, it's a story about grief, memory, and reconciliation. What many viewers may not know is that the emotional backbone of this film comes straight from Kristin's own life. She lost her father at age 5 and her stepfather just a few years later. These personal losses echo throughout the film's characters and their strained family dynamics. I thought I was telling a fictional story, she said, but things kept coming through. The line between fiction and autobiography blurs in a way that feels raw and real. This is more than a directorial debut. It's a reckoning with the past, a way to put language and images to feelings that have lingered for decades. And because of that honesty, the story connects on a much deeper emotional level. As if writing and directing a deeply personal film weren't enough, Kristin Scott Thomas has also returned to the screen with a powerful role in the Apple TV Plus series Slow Horses, where she plays the icy, commanding deputy director of MI5. It's a sharp contrast to the vulnerability shown in her film, and it highlights her incredible range. She's able to switch effortlessly from crafting delicate, emotional storytelling to portraying hard-edged intelligence leadership on screen. This is the kind of balance only a seasoned performer like her can pull off, and it makes her career all the more impressive. She's back in London now, which makes commuting to Slow Horses shoots easy. But emotionally, she's still processing what My Mother's Wedding meant to her. That duality, professional control, and personal vulnerability is what continues to keep Kristin Scott Thomas one of the most compelling artists working today. Kristin Scott Thomas has spent decades moving audiences across the world, but My Mother's Wedding might be her most lasting and personal legacy yet. It's a film that doesn't just entertain. It invites reflection, conversation, and healing. By allowing her own story to inform the screenplay, Kristin isn't just telling a tale. She's giving viewers permission to confront their own emotional histories. Whether she's delivering lines in French or English, whether she's leading a spy agency or guiding a film set, she brings grace, intelligence, and emotional truth to everything she touches. For those who admire her work, this film is a must-watch. And for anyone who's ever carried the weight of family, love, and loss, it's a story that speaks your language. Kristin Scott Thomas isn't just a great actress, she's a storyteller. And with My Mother's Wedding, she's telling her most important story yet.